Hooray, hooray, hooray! We are live! Oh my God, thank you so much. You know, my name is PB. I am a pediatric ICU nurse here in California, USA. Today, I have my sister BMJ, my husband Chad, my friend Florence, and our guest of honor, Franco.
Hello,
Hooray!
everybody. Good morning,
Um,
good afternoon, good evening.
Thank you so much, guys. So I will have go around and introduce ourselves. So my sister BMJ, you can go.
Hi everyone, my name is Bin J. I'm a content analyst in the Bay Area.
Thank you, Florence.
And my name is Florence. I am also an ICU nurse here in San Francisco.
Awesome. Jesse?
And I'm Josh. I'm PB's husband. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm here in Florida.
Yay, thank you. And Guy, you have no idea how honored I am to invite Franco here with us. He's super busy. He in vacation right now in Philippines. He run very successful his business and he taking his recent time to spend with us. So thank you so much, Franco.
You're
So
very
could you
welcome.
please introduce yourself a little bit for us?
Absolutely. So, my name is Franco de la Cruz Pangaliban. I was born and raised in the Philippines, but Canada is my home right now. So, just like these amazing people, I'm doing this business for the past 5 years now, and I have been a job creator for the last 4 years. So, just like what they said, this business is amazing. And I think there isn't anything better than becoming your own boss, to be in charge of your own time. You can be in whatever places you want it to be. And I have been doing that from the last 4 years already. So
Oh
I'm
wow.
currently in the Philippines, by the way, for my 8-month vacation. So.
Oh wow.
Awesome. Wow.
Yep.
Congratulations! Oh my God, it's mind blowing. Thinking about
Thank
5 years
you.
in the business and you already quit your job the last 4 years. Amazing. Super
Thank you
awesome.
so much.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
You're
And
very welcome.
let's go into our first questions. Florence.
Yeah, so Franco, before, so tell us what were your pain and struggles 5 years ago before you started this online business?
All right. Awesome. You know what? The list could go on, if I say all of my pains and struggles, but I'm going to pinpoint, some of the things that I really struggled with 5 years ago. So I was actually stuck in $30,000 plus debts. So if I'm going to compare that in Philippine peso, that's going to be millions in pesos.
Oh wow.
And I really thought it's not because my finances were mismanaged, but back in 2016, there was a wildfire that happened in Canada, and then unfortunately, I was part of that. I got displaced by the fire. I lost my job, and the only thing that I could take with me during that time was my documentation as a worker, in Canada, plus my uniform. That's the only thing that I could take with me during that time. So, being the breadwinner of the family, I had to rely so much in my credit card because I really didn't want to go back home and call myself a loser, So I had to borrow money from different banks in order to support my family, and at the same time start again from ground zero. So I really thought that by doing 3 jobs, that's going to be my way out, of that situation. But I was wrong. So I was deprived of sleep from the last 3.5 years before I found this business. I would wake up at 5 a.m. and then go back home at around 12:30 ish, midnight. And then I would only have one day off per month. And then I was also going through anxiety and panic attacks. I really didn't know that I was becoming unhealthy in terms of my mental health and my physical health as well. So my health was also deteriorating during that time. And the biggest probably struggle for me is I've been away from my family for the last 10 years already. And I have also realized at some point in my life that what am I doing? I'm away from my family. I have so many debts. Like, where is my life heading to? And it's been a long-term realization for me. And then I finally have realized that I really had to do something in my life in order for me to see a different, effects of what I'm going to do outside of my comfort zone. And finally, I found this business. And when I was starting this business, I also had pain and struggle because being a very introverted person that I am, trust me, I'm very, very introvert. Even from the last convention that our business owners had, I was still getting panic attacks during that time, but I was not showing it off because that is just not my thing. I'm afraid of huge crowd. I'm afraid of people, and I really thought that this business is not gonna work for me, being on social media. But I was blown away about how our system works, and I was finally able to build my empire. My team, and thanks to our system. But I really thought that no one's going to believe in me. I really thought that. My situation back then, where being introvert, is going to stop me as well from seeing success in this business. So those are the major struggles. Plus, this is business was actually the fourth one in my plate during that time. So I thought that I wouldn't have time to run it, but I was blown away.
That's amazing. And thank you so much for sharing your
Yeah.
story. It's like, oh my God, like three jobs, not able to sleep, and still unable to support your family back home.
Yeah,
And the thing about like we can go, right? But our body, some point in time it will
oh
break.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot go so much for so long. And I'm so happy for you that now you found this business and how life have been changing. Literally like 1 year in the business, you already quit your three job
Yeah.
and be
yeah.
bossy. That's
Thank you.
amazing. Oh my God. Thank you so much. So let's go to our second question, Bimche.
Thank you, Franco, for sharing your story. So, um, oh, I think you already said, but can you tell us again how did you find out about this digital business?
Absolutely. So, if I could share a little bit of, not really a secret, but a fact about me, I was not very, very active on social media. Even if you're going to backtrack, what I have posted since I joined Facebook in 2011, I would only post three things on my Facebook: to thank everybody on my birthday, which is August 17, to greet everybody Merry Christmas, and then to greet everybody Happy New Year. So, funny enough, I think this was my lowest low during that time in 2018. I was on my break, and I was so dead tired during that time, and because I was working from since 5 a.m. That day. And then I went outside, had my coffee, and then I was just scrolling on Facebook. I think it was after 6 months when I opened my Facebook, and I was lucky enough that I saw an advertisement on Facebook, which is from my mentor, Michelle Arceo, whom I didn't personally know. So I saw her advertisement, and I kind of related to her story because she was also juggling between so many jobs before. She
Mhm.
was doing traditional sales as well, in terms of one of the businesses that she had. Plus, one of her employments made her, really do the traditional sales because she works for a jewelry company, if I'm not mistaken. So I was reading her story. I just asked how, how it is being done, and then she sent me all the information. And of course, just like so many people out there, I was very, very skeptical as well. But you know what? The thing in my head during that time, being a Filipino as well, is that I don't think they will ever compromise or jeopardize, their citizenship and being a permanent resident in Canada to do something that is not legal.
Yeah.
And being that she lives in the same city that I live, I kind of trusted, and I told her that I will check it out. But trust me, it took me close to 2 months before I finally make that decision. So I actually stalked her, I followed her, I did my due diligence, and finally I was able to join her business. So that's how I found it. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you ride your car to her house and checking out, making sure she real?
No, but it was pretty much, I was stalking her on Facebook, like what she posts. And another wake up call for me is that she uses her legal name on social media. So that's a big, big plus. Second thing, she's exposing the faces of her family members, like her children, her husband. So that's another thing for me because in my head, again, if somebody is going to do something that is not legal, they will actually go by a different name or use somebody else's face.
Yeah.
But she had the courage to go live. That's why I trusted her.
That's awesome. And it's like changing since then. That's amazing.
It
Thank you
is.
so much.
You're very welcome.
What was the turning point for you to like? What was that one thing that made you say, you know what, I'm gonna go for this? Because it took you 2 months
Yeah.
to get started.
Yeah. I was very insistent, and I think every 30 minutes I will send Michelle Arceo a message on Facebook to ask her how legal this business is. I'm trying to make her spill the bean. I'm trying to choke her as much as I could in order for her to spill the bean. But then again, one of the pushing factors for me was when I realized that there are tax slips that are provided. So in Canada, that's a very, very important thing. So when she told me and explained to me that everything's provided in this business, including the taxation and all that, there's so many things that you can write off on your taxes. I
Mhm.
told myself that, okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for. And that day, I was actually boarding my flight to San Francisco. And that's when I officially joined her. And as soon as I landed San Francisco, I am not sure. My life, I felt that my life was magically transformed already. That when I landed in San Francisco, I started taking photos. I started visualizing, on how I'm going to be good in this business. And I told myself that I have to challenge myself and step out of my comfort zone. And being that person who doesn't like video and photos as well, it's so funny that I was taking my tripod and my camera with me all the time. I was taking photos, in San Francisco, and I still have those photos in my phone.
Wow.
But I think you also asked a question. Sorry, can you flash that question once more
Yeah.
to make sure that?
So, Chelsea, would you like to add this question, Chelsea?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so of all the things, I know there's so many things that we love about this business. So I like to ask people just to narrow it down to about 20 or 25. No, I'm just kidding, not that many. But no, but maybe a couple of things, just a couple of your favorite things about this business.
Sure. I've been in the business for 5 years now, and something that I have realized is that it's not focused only on monetary. I love how we have that passion to create a difference in somebody else's life, and that is something that I take with me each and every night now. Knowing that those people that I only spoke to once before in my life, who are not related to me at any levels, are now making even more than I do in the business. And seeing these business partners of mine, traveling around the globe, supporting their families without worries, paying for the insurances without worries, securing their mortgage payments for about a year. That's something that I take with me every night. Apart from that, this is not a selfish business. In fact, it's actually selfless. That when I was blessed so much in this, I was able to bless my family as well, especially my aging parents, that I was able to build them their dream home where I'm doing the interview from right now on my
Wow.
Awesome.
of being a business owner. We built a pool as well during the pandemic time, and everybody was wondering, Franco, what the heck? Sorry for the word. Why are you building a swimming pool in the midst of pandemic? Everybody's unemployed. I said, this is the beauty of having a legitimate business that works for you and generates income. And apart from that, I was able to petition my parents as well to come to Canada because for the longest time, I have been trying to get them there, but I couldn't prove that I can support two people
Yeah.
Yeah.
on my income. And when I started the business, trust me, in 2 days, the visas of my parents got approved in 2 days.
Wow.
And
That's
and then
amazing.
I was finally able to secure, not to secure, but to possess my very first home in Canada as well. And that was my dream because I've been renting from the last 10 years. And my friends were encouraging me, Franco, get a house, get a house. Instead of paying rent, just might as well put it towards your mortgage. But I couldn't get approved. I was only making how much? $40,000 in a
Yeah.
Yeah.
year. And then when I applied for the business, there were three mortgage companies that came after me and was encouraging me to apply for mortgage. And I was finally able to possess my very first home in Canada last year. So
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on that.
you're
You
welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, you give me goosebumps with all the success that you have. But the
So
thing is,
thank
like,
you.
family is the most important, right? And now you be able to give back and able to have your parent with you. That's so
Yep.
amazing. Like we Asian, right? We love our parent and we like generation, right? So be able to have parent with us is like it's amazing. That's number one goal that we have. And
Right.
congratulations, not only that, able to build a house for your parent back home and have your own house here in Canada.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Hi guys, before we continue on, let's say hi to our audience. Florence.
Yes. Grace. Hello, watching from Winnipeg. Let's see. Hello, Coach Franco.
Agree.
And then Noel, what? Hello, watching you guys here in my work while on break from Manitoba. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having fun on your break, Noel. And then watching live from San Francisco, Steven.
Oh,
And Noel, I'm happy to watch you live again, Kapatid Franco. It's Kapatid is like
brother.
sibling, brother. Yeah.
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 Um,
See?
yeah, before we ask the next question, I just wanted to say how proud, I'm sure how proud your parents are of you and how grateful they are of you. Like
Thank you.
you, yeah, it's just I cannot imagine. Actually, I can imagine because like being, for as a parent, as two parents, seeing their son being successful and then reaching the dreams that they want. Um, yeah, I'm sure they're super proud of, and you're so young.
Thank you, Florence. And since you mentioned that, Florence, if I could just add, sorry, I talk a lot.
Yeah, go, go,
I
go,
But,
love
please.
it. Love it.
something that I will never forget since you mentioned about parents, that's a very touchy subject for me. I love them so much. And that's actually the reason why I'm doing this. And when we had our house blessing here in the Philippines with the home that I gifted to them, that is something that I will take with me forever because that morning when we all prepared for the house blessing, I came out of my room and there was my mom and dad waiting for me. And they hugged me, from my left side and right hand side. And they whispered in my ear, they told me, "Thank you, Franco. We'll never,
Oh,
we just didn't know that we're going to come to a point in our life where we're going to experience all of this because they have been sleeping on the floor all their life.
yeah.
It was such a huge slap for me to be away from them and I couldn't make their life better. My only dream was to give them a proper room that they can sleep into. But the blessing was sorry, the business is so good and I think it's all meant to be because I work.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally this will be something that forever, like they love and appreciate you, and for you as well, to be able to give back to the parent that you love so much, and finally how many years struggling you'll be able to do that. So congratulations, and we're very happy for
Yeah.
you.
Thanks, BB. Thank you.
Thank you. So all right, let me go on to the next question. Will be number 4. Hooray. Jossie, do you want to ask?
Sure. So it's been 5 years. You've talked about your struggles and what led up to this, and how you found the business and what you like about it, and now share with us some of your achievements since you started.
Awesome. So apart from those properties that I have mentioned and some of the achievements that I have, for my parents, I think I am now a much better person than I was, 5 years ago. Trust me, you wouldn't see me on social media doing videos and all. Like I sing as well, that's my favorite hobby to do. But when I joined this community, everybody's just supportive of each other, that they are actually encouraging, not pushing you, but they're encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone. So that was not really a hard process for me to go through because these people that I was surrounded with made me realize that you are an amazing person, Franco. You can do it. My mentors, my business partners are all telling me that. So apart from the financial gains and material gains, as I would like to say, I think the personal growth and transformation is something that I will always be grateful for as well. Because had it been that I did not give myself a chance to discover, who I really am in this through this business, then I will never be here today talking to these amazing people as well. I will never have the chance in my life. I will miss that chance in my life to talk to these amazing people and probably inspire, a single soul out there to do the same as well. So that is we're on a mission, and that's something that I have realized here as well. So I'm now a much better person. I don't have any more anxiety attacks or panic attacks. My life has been redefined through this business, and it just gets better and better every day.
Wow.
Like it really show because you can see like you so happy, and you have a mission that you want to go out there and helping people changing their life as well, one life at a time. But like now, you so confident, you happy, and thinking about it, the mission to give back, right? Not only you achieve the time and the financial freedom because now you bought free, but you want to give back to the community, you want to help other people to do the same. So thank you so much for doing that. And truly, like right now, with you so busy with your life and you giving us like four of us, your precious time. So we truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, P. And PB, can I add once again? Sorry, I forgot to mention. I have 25 amazing students in the Philippines here that I was able to help them, to go back to school during the pandemic. So I actually have 25 scholars back home in the Philippines, and I'm proud to say that by next year I would have one of my students, and he's graduating as an educator, as a teacher by next year through the help of this business.
Wow. Oh my God. God bless you. You're so
Wonderful.
amazing. See, you're changing so
Thank
many
you.
lives. Yeah, that
Thank
that
you.
is so wow. That is so good. Like
Thank you.
now we can say that we are here in this life not just to be exist, right? Not just to work and pay bill, but we are here. We have a bigger mission so that we can share and we can help to change in those student life, but their family life as well for generation to
Yeah.
come. So
Correct.
this is like God blessing business, and then God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank
You
you.
are
Thank you.
amazing. So
Thank you.
inspired. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, PB.
Thank you. Bim J.
Yeah, Franco, I heard that you are an eagle for yourself because you reached 6A by yourself. That's what I heard from people talking about good things about you. So, what is the most important thing that you have done to become this successful in the business?
You know what? I think it's all self-discipline and having the grit to power through. Even on the days that you don't feel like working or showing up for your business, I have realized the importance of really showing up on a daily basis, even on the days that you're sick. My realization back then is if I could give my 100% to those companies that I have worked for before, then I can give 200% of my best into this business, knowing that I'm building my own dream. So I'm really really proud of that accomplishment that I was able to step out of my comfort zone. I have realized that a comfort zone is a beautiful thing or place to be in, but nothing beautiful ever goes in there, if you know what I mean. So I was able to open and flip that box, and then the view was amazing. As soon as I stepped out there,
Okay.
and not everyone has the courage to do that, but it all lies within us. The power to change our life is all within us. You have that key to that door of opportunities. You just have to be really intelligent to recognize which doors are you going to open. And I'm glad that I opened our door to this business.
Yay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thinking about, like because we are CEO of our company right now, right? So you need to
Correct.
treat business like a business so that,
Yeah.
they can pay us like a business. So the mindset that you have right there and you give 200% every day on your business, that's amazing. And the results so
Yep.
literally 1 year in the business and how much like you retire in 1 year and 4 years now you just like helping thousand other people.
Correct.
Congratulations and thank you so much for that insight.
Thank you.
And then this will be the last question, Florence.
Yeah. So, what is your advice for those people? We do have a few of our followers who are interested but are afraid or just a little bit skeptical, of this business. Some people say, "Oh, this is too good to be true." So, what would be your advice to those people?
Just like the phrase or the thing that I've told myself. You'll never know unless you try, right? And the thing is, where should I begin? Because I myself was also skeptical, but I was able to overcome that, through prayers. That's the first thing. I have prayed for this opportunity, and I believe in divine intervention. I always have believed that whatever we see around us, they have a meaning and they have a connection to our life. We're all connected by energies. That's something that I also believe in. So if you are somebody who's dragging yourself to work, from the last 10 years, and if what you're doing right now does not create more time, more money for you, then think about whether what you're doing right now will create more time and money for you, 10 years later. And if the answer is always no, then you really have to try something. And the thing is, we all go by our legal names. As I have mentioned, we're not afraid to show our family spaces, our family members, the places that we go to. I'm not even afraid to show where I live, like my house and all, right? So I'm not even afraid to show, my house in Canada as well. Sometimes I do it by mistake that I flash my address, but sometimes I'm fast enough to catch it. The thing is, we are in full confidence to show who we really are, and at the same time, I want you to really digest this scenario. This is something that I've heard from the internet, or something that I have listened to on the podcast. That the most expensive piece of real estate, and Josh is a realtor, is actually the graveyard, because that's where you take most of the dreams that you were not able to make come true. If you are, or imagine this, sorry, imagine that you are on your deathbed today, and what surrounds you are the dreams that you should have worked for, and make it come true. The talents that you have in you that you were not able to share with other people because you're too afraid of judgment. Those other things that you have, you should have done, while you're still alive. You're going to take that all with you down in that graveyard. And that's why they say, the most expensive piece of real estate is the graveyard, because that's where all the talents are, all the dreams are,
Wow.
and that's something that you will take with you forever. So don't live your life in regrets. You only live once, YOLO, as what they say, and you only have one life to live. Make sure that it is yours. Because if you're going to live your life according to what other people would have to say about you, trust me, they will always have something to say about you, even if you're not doing anything. So
Yeah.
might as well do it, you
Yeah.
know. And each year that passes by, each minute that passes by, each birthdays that you have that passes by, you cannot reclaim that. And
Yeah.
if your situation is not changing, then it's time for you to wake up. And I'm glad that I don't have to wait another 30 years in order for me to retire, that I
Yeah.
was able to save myself another 30 years, before I could quit my job and enjoy my retirement. And another thing, um, retire young, so that you can enjoy,
Just
you can,
like you.
yeah, so that you can enjoy that coffee in the morning. You can still enjoy that long walks, to the mountains probably, or on the beach, right? So you can enjoy more time with your family, even if you play, for 8 hours in a day, that you can still enjoy those moments. And lastly, do it for your aging parents. If your parents are still alive, you only have limited time. Remember that. And you'll never know what's going to happen in the next minute, in the next few seconds. And I'm glad that I don't have any more regrets. I think, like, I know that all of us are going to depart from this very earth at some point, but I'm so glad that I think my regrets have been diminished already, and I'm not going to be regretting about any single thing anymore, because I was able to give my parents a comfortable life, a good retirement as well.
Wow.
No
Thank you so
doubt.
much. Oh my God. You make me feel like one teary eye, want you to talk about that. Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
insight. And like we have action taker, who love to join the business but still sit in on the side. And I truly hope, like this sharing that you have right now, the insight, the advice that you have really help people to take action on their dreams. Because like you say, no one knows tomorrow is not promised. So,
No.
yeah, start living, take action and start living your dream, achieve on the goals, spend time with the family, with the loved one that you have. So we truly appreciate you, Franco. We're so happy for you.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are here with us right now. You changing many lives. For of
Thank
us
you.
right here and
Yep.
thousand more out there, the people watching us right now and the people who watching the replay, you changing life. Thank
Yeah.
you
Thank you.
so much. I
You're
think we
very
have,
welcome.
yeah, we have come on. Yeah, this is Sydney Vibe from Florida. She say congratulations,
Bye.
Franco. Awesome. Thank you so much. Do you have any other last word of anything for us? The last thing?
Absolutely. So just to take that misconception about the people has for online businesses. This is not just for women. Trust me. There's so many successful men out there as well that does businesses. And remember, like most of the successful business owners are also men. But not. I'm not. I don't have anything against women because they're very, very powerful as well in what they do. But I really wanted to open your eyes and. The business has no gender. If you think you can do it, you can do it. Always remember that it's always a choice that we make in our life whether to stay in the situation that we're in. If you're happy in your situation, in the situation that you're in right now, then I'm happy for you as well. But most of the people, their goals is always to retire, after at some point in their life, and they always wanted to have what do you call this I'm losing the term.
The design.
Financial freedom or passive income, after they retire. So your go-to thing is to either open a business or invest into something or find something that's going to be generating money for you. So if that is your goal eventually after you retire, then might as well start right now because that's where you're heading to anyway. So might as well cut your way shorter and start building, a legacy that you can leave behind to your family.
There you go. There you go, guys. So take that, guys. Start right now, so that you can live the dream, the life that you truly love, and you can pass on this business to your family, your loved one. This is the legacy, changing life for generation to come, guys. So please reaching out to Franco right here. He love to help you. Reaching out to Florence, to my sister Binjay, to me, to Charles, my husband. We on here to help you to change in your life, one life at a time, and we love to help. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Franco, again for being here with us.
Thank
We love,
you.
truly appreciate you. Thank
It's my
you. Bye,
pleasure.
everyone. We see you next time. Appreciate.